What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. Welcome to our daily show where we discuss everything going on here in our country that you need to know about here on a daily basis. We got several different things here for you guys in this video, including Social Security offices critical to disability benefits hit the breaking point, and why your first Social Security check of 2023 will look different. And also, I want to address here when will the two Social Security checks arrive in December? I've been getting a lot of questions about two people receiving two Social Security checks in December, which is true for some people. And I will go over the details of that so everybody is clear on that. So we'll go over the details of that here as well. So if you're new to our channel or you haven't yet, make sure to click the subscribe button down below. It's completely free to do so. And then click the bell icon after you subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos. New videos come out here every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will keep you up to date here with everything going on here in our country on a daily basis. With Social Security, with the child tax credits, they're potentially going to be bringing back the $3,000 to $3,600. And I keep you up to date here with everything going on here in our country. And remember, there was about 35 different states that had state stimulus checks here this year, and we keep you up to date with the federal programs as well. So let's jump right in, and here we go. Yeah, so you can see here, Social Security is having, well, there's several issues to address here. Social Security offices critical to disability benefits hit breaking point. State operations that review claims face massive backlogs, leaving disabled Americans waiting months or even years for judgments. Something's got to change. Inside its vast two-story warehouse, close to 130,000 claims were awaiting review by state employees who help decide whether Texans will get disability benefits from the Social Security Administration. Imagine that, 130,000 claims just sitting there waiting. A backlog that would take at least a year to clear. Nearly 40% of the examiners had quit since January, driven out by crushing workloads and low wages that could not compete in the high-tech boomtown of Austin, Texas. Those who stayed toiled in long rows of cubicles or at home reviewing massive medical files. Then 1 week of September came the unthinkable. 75,000 new claims suddenly were routed to an electronic queue, already buckling under 2.5 years of strain during the pandemic. Quote, I wanted to help people, said Shia Williams, who worked in the office for 2 years until she quit in February. But I was miserable, getting paid $17.50 an hour to play doctor all day. It wasn't worth it. The avalanche of new cases was one more reminder that the forgotten bureaucracy in the Texas state government off Interstate 35 had broken down. A failure that has left thousands of poor, disabled, and increasingly desperate people without the benefits they need to survive, according to advocates and claimants. The same system has collapsed in many other state offices where Social Security has outsourced reviews and disability claims. And a convoluted structure Congress created nearly 7 decades ago to let low-paid state employees rule on who should get federal benefits. Now, more than 1 million Americans wait in limbo just to hear whether they will get assistance. Yeah, this is a massive problem. The record number of claims awaiting an initial ruling jumped almost 60% from the pandemic. Those denied but under a second review rose by 75%, Social Security data shows. In Texas, it takes 214 days on average in 2022 to process an initial application. Wisconsin, 227 days. Yeah, Florida's average time almost tripled to 225 days. Georgia, 246 days, and Delaware now 261 days. Yikes. This is part of the Social Security umbrella program that needs to be fixed. And, Congress and the government and everybody just seems to forget about it, and it falls to the wayside, and it's underfunded and seems to get worse and worse and worse as everything goes over time. So you can let me know your thoughts here in the comments. But the problem is that it's not just disability offices. The Social Security offices seem to get worse and worse and worse. They're getting understaffed, just like the IRS. The IRS finally got new staffing here in the last year, but the problem is that Republicans that are coming under House control here this year want to reverse that. And if you've tried to call the IRS here in the last year, you probably haven't even been able to get through. So I've had hundreds or even thousands of comments in the comment section of people said they tried to call the IRS, waited on hold for an hour, and the automated system just said, sorry, we're too busy. Please call another day. And it hangs up on you. Also, I've had countless amount of comments of people who said they've been waiting for their IRS tax returns for months and months and months, or even years, over a year, and they're just waiting on the money. The IRS just, the problem is if you have one error or thing, mistake, anything wrong with your tax return at all, of course, you don't mean to do it, but if there's any kind of mix up or any type of anything with your tax return that the automated system doesn't push it through automatically, you could be stuck in that limbo system for what seems like forever. And the IRS owes you money in a refund, but it might take what seems like forever to get it. Comment down below if this has happened to you in either of these situations, but it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare, and it's because of a lack of employees, a lack of, and the problem is they want, when they do go to hire people, they want to pay them a very small amount. It might sound like a decent wage, but the problem is in these industries, it's on the very low end of what they pay people in these industries, and they just go get other jobs. So, you got to have a college degree, you got to have this qualification, that qualification, et cetera, et cetera. And they just can't hire enough people. Even when they do go to hire people, and the working conditions are they're just bad, and people just leave. They're just like, we're just going to go somewhere else and get paid more and with better working conditions. Let me know your thoughts here in the comments. Okay, next up, why your first Social Security check of 2023 will look different. This is because the COLA raise, the cost of living adjustment for 2023, this has gone through. This is officially passed. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You can see here, Social Security cost of living adjustment will be 8.7% raise in 2023. Some people will actually get that raise here at the end of December. I'll go over that details here in a second. This will be the highest increase in 40 years, going back to 1981. This is actually the fourth highest increase ever at 8.7%. The last CPI inflation data we got here in the U.S. is inflation's now at 7.7%. So actually, the 8.7% is actually higher than inflation now. So hopefully, inflation keeps going down, and this is locked in now. So this is locked in. 8.7% is official. They can't lower it. It's going to happen for everybody on Social Security. This includes, you can see here, Social Security beneficiaries can expect a 8.7 boost to benefits in 2023. It includes people in SSI, SSDI, VA, RRB, survivors, and everybody underneath the Social Security umbrella. increase tops the 5.9% increase for 2022, which at the time was actually the highest in 4 decades, going back to 1981 as well. This is actually almost 50% higher than the year before. So, yes, will your Social Security payments be delayed because of Christmas and New Year's? So, I just did a video with the full payment schedule that I'll link you to here on this so you guys can see the full payment schedule, which will clear that up and let you guys see this here because there is some confusion on the full payment schedule here, and it also goes over the $2,400 raise details on that. So you guys can watch that, and it'll give you the details on that. Um, but what I want to go over here right now is, will the two Social Security checks arrive in December regarding SSI? And this is because technically, I've been getting a lot of people commenting on this. They're seeing these type of headlines here like this. Um, Pay attention here. I'm going to say this as clear as I can because, I know that these headlines mislead people a little bit. And this is why I want to say this as clear as I can. Technically, SSI people that get SSI, supplemental security income, will technically get two payments in December, one on December 1st and another one on December 30th. But the reason for this is because the December 30th payment is actually for the January payment. You're just receiving it actually, what is that, like 2 or 3 days early. Okay. So what happens is it's because of the holidays. So January 1st is a federal holiday, and December 31st is, I believe, a Saturday. So they actually push it to December 30th. Okay. So that is actually why you'll be receiving two payments of payments for SSI in December, but there actually won't be a January payment, but you're actually getting your January payment in December. You're just getting it a few days early. Now, note that your second payment in December, the January payment, is going to be higher. It's going to be larger because it will have your COLA increase, your cost of living adjustment increase. That's your 2023 increase. That's going to be increased by 8.7%. So, whatever your increase is. So, remember here that the maximum amount for SSI was 841 for last year, and now can be 914. Okay, so you can see here the first check, which what you would have already got here on December 1st, would be 841. These are the maximum amounts here for SSI for a single person, and 914 will arrive on December 30th. Okay, so that will be increased because it's the cost of living adjustment, and that is what you will receive for the whole year, as long as nothing changes or anything with your benefits or anything like that. So you'll receive two checks technically in December, but this is just because your January payment is coming a few days earlier. So that's why you guys watch my channel, because I always tell you the truth. I don't mislead you. I show you guys things on the screen so you guys fully understand everything, and I try to explain everything as clear as I can. So if you add these two together, it's a total of 1755. So if you see any headlines that say 1755, it's just the total of these two checks. The other thing I want to say here is that everybody is getting the Social Security raise. So it can't go down. Everybody gets it. If you're getting anybody underneath the Social Security umbrella, SSI, SSDI, VA, RRB, you're all going to be getting the raise for 2023 for January. but some people are getting the checks early. Okay, I'll link you to the video here with the official payment schedule, and also it has the video has some information about the $2,400 raise details, and then what Congress is debating here over that, and the solvency of Social Security here in that video as well. It's just one of the things I keep you guys updated here on my YouTube channel. So if you guys haven't yet, make sure to click the subscribe button down below. As I said, it's completely free to do so, and I'll keep you up to date here on that and everything going on here in our country on a daily basis. Also, thanks so much for liking and sharing these videos. And yeah, thanks so much. You guys are amazing. You can click here to watch my newest video next. And you can also click here to see the Social Security payment schedule and the details on that $2,400 raise, which Congress is debating on right now. So click on one of those videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.